Hey y'all, can you believe it has been 6 months today since I left the States? I cannot believe the time has flown by the way that it has. It's ridiculous. The time has gone by so fast. Um, but anyway, I am so behind on my little videos and keeping you guys updated. I am actually now in Alanya, Turkey, which is about an hour and a half outside of Istanbul. So I am in a little beach town, chilling, not doing much of anything, trying to get my videos loaded to YouTube from Malaysia, the rest of the ones from Malaysia. And then, of course, I left Malaysia and I went to Tokyo. So I have to upload those. And then I left Tokyo and went to Egypt. And then I left Egypt and came here to Turkey, where I will be for several weeks. And it has been very interesting. Of course, back in Europe, uh, this was actually not part of so much of my plan. The plan was supposed to be how I had envisioned it is going from Tokyo to Egypt, which of course is Northern Africa, and then working my way down in Africa. But that did not materialize because of weather issues, mainly the places I was going to hit in Eastern Africa are not the best weather. And I just was told by people, don't even bother going to the places. I was going to go back to Tanzania, go back to Zanzibar, hit Kenya, stay there for a little bit, go to Rwanda, possibly Uganda, and then go over to Western Africa, which is supposed to be my last stop. So, and that's still supposed to be my last stop. So, between Nigeria and Ghana, I am planning on that being my last location before we make our exodus back to the States. Things are rapidly changing everywhere. I just saw Thailand change their rules for entry. Mexico is changing a lot of their rules. And I only anticipate that it's going to change a lot of places given our current political environment. So it's very interesting being out here. But I'm in a smaller town here in Turkey. I'll go to Istanbul in a few weeks and check that out before we move on. But we realized quickly, at least I did from my perspective, that fast travel for us is not the move. Even though I don't think we have that much luggage, because we only have a piece that we have to check, which is not how I normally travel. I normally travel with a backpack no matter where I'm going. Of course, obviously, that just wouldn't work for this trip as long as it is. But still, my initial was to carry a backpack and a carry-on, and we didn't do that, and we're paying for it royally because just having to pack and repack and then the quick travel is just too much. So I'm like, we need some weeks in some places and have slower travel. So we'll see. And I haven't been as flexible as I would like to be because before you go a lot of these places, I have one-way tickets. And so if you have a one-way ticket, they'll ask you for your onward ticket to make sure you're not trying to stay here because they don't want you to stay here. So you have to prove, hey, I'm leaving. My plan is to leave. So had I not done that, I was trying to hit a few more countries on this side that I wanted to see, but it is just not working out. And now that I'm like an hour and a half out of Istanbul, it's not going to work out for me to really just go get on a plane either, because it's like $75 for us to get a driver to go back to the airport and then flying someplace else and then coming back. It just gets to all be a hassle. So I'm hoping I can be here and be productive and figure out what I'm doing with my life, because I haven't been doing much anything. I said 6 months. What have you done? What have you done in 6 months? Well, I was like, you've been to 12 countries. That's what you've been doing. You've been traveling crazy. But outside of that, I don't know. I just, I'm such an explorer, and I've been to most of those places before, but it was just really cool. I can't wait to upload our videos from Tokyo and Egypt. I'm not going to put everything out there. I think I'm going to upload most of them to YouTube and just a couple to Facebook and Instagram. So we'll see. But I just wanted to check in because I've had such a whirlwind last couple weeks. But I'm still a little tired from the travel. It's always a lot harder having connecting flights, and we've been moving and shaking from Tokyo to Egypt and Egypt to Turkey. So, but it's beautiful here. It's just a relaxed environment. I've only been out to the grocery store really yesterday and the day before, and then the children and I took a walk, and we went and went to a restaurant on the beach yesterday just to get out a little bit. But it's just very calm. It's not a whole bunch to do or see. It's very interesting seeing how people live, seeing the older people here in their communities just sitting and exercising, and they have all these exercise places on the street, on the beach, and you see people working out and just sitting chit-chatting all day, chilled. No English speakers, so Google Translate has been my best bud here so far. I heard in Istanbul it's a lot different, since that's where a lot of people go when they come over to these parts. But here I am like, marhaba. I do know how to say hello. Still working on thank you. The guy yesterday, when I was trying to say it, I was like, is it testicular? I was like, I can't get it. He was like, it's okay. Just say thank you. I was like, okay, thanks. So, like, you don't even want to see me struggle through it. I'm like, I know. So, but anyway, just wanted to check in and say hello. All is well, and I'll be back posting soon.